flight zone basically works for a person handling animals the way that a cue ball works for a person shooting pool. You've got angles on the ball, and you work those angles to get the ball to do what you want it to do. And it's the same thing on a cow or a steer. So these animals have what we call the flight zone, which is an area around them that the animal can see and control. Now, animals are like people. They want to be able to control their zone. Different animals are going to have a different size zone, and they're going to react in different ways depending upon what the nature of what might be a threat coming into it. Here at Cal Poly, many of our animals have relatively small flight zones, which is a good thing. But the goal of a person working with an animal is to get around and figure out how that ball is going to roll as you push it from one angle or another. So I'll see if one of the heifers is going to cooperate with me and see if she's decided that I'm either a whack job or I'm someone that's passably trustable as I maneuver into her flight zone. You'll notice that she's watching me, so she knows where her flight zone is. At the present time, I'm outside of it. Okay, flipping to the next side of her flight zone. Check me out over here. So still, I'm outside of her flight zone. And now I'm going to start stepping into it. Now, what I want her to do is I want to turn her head in that direction. In order to do that, just the same as she was shooting a cue ball, what I want to do is I want to hit her from this direction. So I'm going to walk towards her head. Okay, darling. I'm going to take a step behind towards her shoulder because I've got the angle wrong here. Hey, sweetheart. How you doing? Now, my problem at the moment is that all of her buds are at the opposite side of the pen. So that's giving her a real good reason to think she doesn't want to go this way, never mind the fact that the video is also in her way. Hi, sweetheart. All right, so for all practical purposes, I've fairly effectively controlled her. So right now, where she's standing, the edge of her flight zone is right here at the tip of my boots. So she's stopped at the edge. And so I'm just going to try to stay and keep that flight zone there. If I wanted to move, I'll go into the flight zone. If I want her to relax, I'm going to back up and get out of the flight zone. And if I move far enough away, she's going to go, okay, I've got space. She's going to go back and join her comrades. But working the animal's flight zone is all about understanding exactly where it is, and you can learn where the flight zone starts